Okay, now we're going to add the chrome effect. We want to make this look like this. Okay, so we're going to do, again, I'm going to hide this layer, go to my layers, and hide my guide because I don't want to see it. It doesn't want to see that at the moment. And we have separate letters here, but you need to group it. So I'm going to select the whole thing, and you've got to group it in order for this to work. So right click and group it. Okay, so now I have a group. Click on it, there it is, there's my group. Doesn't have a name. You can give it a name to this group. I'm just going to call it marble, like what it says there. Okay. Okay, because right now you can't have other stuff here. And then so I'm going to add a gradient. So I'm going to go to the fill and stroke, and on the fill right now it just has a color right now. I can change the color to whatever, green, blue, whatever. But I can also add a gradient. So this is a linear gradient. So I'm going to click on it, and what it does is it goes from whatever color, 100%, to no color, right? So if I select this one to be, let's say, red, it doesn't look red because it's got a transparency. So I have this one selected, this little divot, but because the alpha is the transparency right here, A, you got to move it all the way to the right to get 100% color, and there it is. And now I have blue and red. But the chrome is made out of what you see in chrome. It's actually the sky. So I'm going to put here. I'm going to make this look like sky blue. What I think sky blue looks like. In the middle, it's actually the mountains, right? So I'm going to make it like a dark brown for the mountains. And in the bottom, it's more like the dirt. The dirt. So that's going to be the dirt. So, but then I have the horizon. So right above the mountains, I'm going to double click here to add another one. This one is going to be the sky, which is the horizon. So it's kind of light like that. I'm going to make it lighter, like a horizon. I'm going to put them together a little closer to get that sharp edge. And I think that's it. Let me put a little, I'm going to double click here to add a little bit of color, maybe some red or something. I don't know. I just feel like it needs a little bit of color there. But the gradient should be from top to bottom because the sky is on the top and the dirt is on the bottom. So right here, if you click on the gradient, you can see that it's left to right. You can grab this and put it on top of the letters, and the right, put it on the bottom. And now look at now you're going to adjust this. It looks like a chrome effect. You see that? There. So now I just made that look like a chrome. Now I noticed that it has the green stroke. Get rid of the green stroke because now it has no stroke there. And just save it. And but now I need to add the bevel. It's got a little bit of a bevel on the image. If you look at the guide, it's got a little bit of a bevel. You see the outline. It's kind of hard to see, but it's got a bevel. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is add a slight bevel. I'm going to hide that again. And so what I'm going to do is select this. Okay, that's my marble sign, right? The group. This is a group. And each one of these paths is a letter. Like, let's say this one is the EL. This is EL. EL. This is the V, right? They're all shapes, right? This is the R. This is the A. And this is the M. If I double click on it, the shape, they're all shapes. Different shapes, and they're all grouped into one folder, the marble group, right there. Okay, so I selected the one folder, the group, and I want to duplicate it. So I want to right click on it and duplicate. So now I have a top one and a bottom one. So I'm going to label this one. Double click on it. I'm going to label this one top because it's on the top. And this one that I duplicated, this is on the bottom. Okay, so now I have two, a top and a bottom. I'm going to select the bottom, not the top, the bottom, and I'm going to add a stroke. Add a stroke to that. There. And let's see, let's make it big, just to create the little bevel effect like that. And I'm going to add the linear gradient. There you go. And again, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to make this one, we're going to make it like a light blue. We're going to have to play with this because let me show you. Here's a Chrome logo, and you can see that that has a little bit of a bevel, but it's got different colors here. So let's do that. Let's try to do that same coloring technique. So we're going to go here, and so actually let's do let's see, light, and then let's make that one just kind of a bluish, darkish right there. Another bluish light. So I'm going light, dark, light, dark. Let's make this blue dark, and then make this. I forgot to do something here. I wonder if I can just delete it. How am I going to? They have the delete back here. Makes kind of weird how they have the delete back down here. If I want to, you can click on it and then click on the minus to delete. I forgot to do one critical thing. See if you can guess what it is. The alpha on this one is 100%. Let's see, they make it red so you understand what I'm talking about. That's red. And this one is green, but you can't see the green because it's a 0 alpha, so you got to slide it all the way to the right. So there's the red and green colors. Again, we're just going to make it light blue and double click to add dark blue. Double click again and I make it light blue. Double click again to add a dark blue. Again, when you double click to add a color, right? You can pick a color here on the wheel first. Let's say I want red, right? I want green or blue. Once you decide I want blue, then you decide what you want: saturated blue, dark blue, light blue. So that's, you got to click on the triangle after you select the color. So again, double click to create a divot, click on the blue circle, then decide whether you need a dark blue or light blue, make it, and then double click on the thing, click on the circle, and then slide it over to the light. Okay, so I got light, dark, light, dark, dark, light, dark. Let's make this one darker. Let's see. All right. But it's going from left to right. I don't know if you noticed. So click on this gradient toolbar, the tool, and you notice that it's going from so I'm going to move this over here on the top and move this one on the bottom here, like that. And let's see what that looks like. I'm just going to move this out of the way so you can see. I'm going to zoom in. Well, kind of close. Maybe maybe I need more. Let's see. I'm gonna play with it some more. So, let's see, what time is it? Okay. I think these videos are only 15 minutes long. So then I got to go back, and I was doing that with the bottom. Select the bottom, not the top, and go back to gradient. There you go. And let's see, what can we do here? Let me just let's see what happens if I make that white, all the way white. Like, let's see. Doing anything? Let's make this white. Let's see what it does. Let's make this white. Let's make this white. Trying to exaggerate the color. It seems to be working, I think. Is that too much? You can always delete delete one of the divots. Let's see. Make that dark. Ooh, that's too much. Huh. Yeah, let's see, make it a little bluish. So it's just, you have to just play with it till you get the right look. Kind of hard to adjust, but I think it's pretty good there. So there, I made the chrome. I made my chrome effect with the bevel. Okay? Thanks.